ready?
Welcome to Between Two Cheeks. We are back for another episode. I am with Brooke Kennedy.
Whoop whoop! Owner of Sweepy Hair and Skin Lounge, and I am a Brazilian sugaring specialist.
And I am not.
You're Josh.
Yes, I am.
And you're a longtime client.
Long time.
And we are very excited to have Josh here because this is a Myth Busted, which is actually what I want to call an episode. I wanted Myth Busted and other drag names. Get it? Like Myth Busted?
I see what you
Good,
did
right?
there. Yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. I like to name things. So we are excited to have Josh join us because there are services that gentlemen get here at Sweepy Hair and Skin Lounge. So the proof is right here. Welcome.
Thank you.
Tell us your story, Josh.
Well, I've always been one hairy dude. And just thought I'd lead with that. And no, in all seriousness, I've been kind of self-conscious about parts of my body for lots of my life. And one of them happened to be the hair that was on my back and my shoulders. And yeah, so it had been kind of a little bit of a search to find best way to kind of get that under control, because I felt that when I had it under control, I had a lot more confidence. And
So it was a monkey on your back.
for sure, yeah, a hairy monkey on my back.
Okay.
So anyway, long story made short, I have this barber here in the Esquire area that, speaking of a long time, I've been seeing him for almost 20 years.
Isn't that incredible?
Yeah, and his name's Markel.
Love
And
him.
going to see Markel week after week, month after month, year after year, I found all of a sudden this awesome bright ray of sunshine showed up and started working in this back closet. And I'm talking about this lady right here. And so we kind of struck up a conversation, and as soon as I learned what she did, it was like, maybe this is for me, because I had tried laser, I had tried other kinds of hair removal products, and anyway, so we got in there, and she's like, well, let's just do a test patch, and I'm like, a really, really small test patch.
Wax versus sugaring. So
Correct.
one side we wax, and the other side we sugar.
Right.
Wax on, sugar off.
Sugar on, yeah. And so they both were pretty uncomfortable. It was like, whoa. But waxing was definitely something that was a little bit more tolerable.
And that's because he had long hair, and we didn't trim it down. So that's when sugar is more painful for sure.
So anyway, all that to say, I decided, okay, if I'm gonna get comfortable with this and go for this, Brooke seems like the best to handle it. So I went for it and started coming. I think it was like every 6 weeks or so, and that we figured out is how long ago? 6, 7.
He first came in August of 2013.
Okay, so we're coming upon like 8 years here.
I appreciate you,
Yeah,
Josh, because I
appreciate
started
you
my
too.
business in March of 2013. So he's
So
definitely
You were
One
an
of the
early
OG.
adopter.
Yeah, OG right here.
Yes,
sure.
yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
And you said that you tried other types of hair removal prior.
Yeah, I mean, some of the as advertised. I mean, with the back and the shoulders, it's not as easy an area to do yourself.
Right.
It just being me, I would have. The other thing I did a lot was I was just the shaving guy. I was the guy that would have my roommate shave, or someone
Attach the razor to the back scratcher.
Yeah,
which,
it was great, but it didn't last very long at all, and comes back worse, and all those things that you hear are actually true. So that was the main thing I did, month after month, and tried the laser, but the laser was super expensive and not as permanent as I was led to believe either. So
Yeah, I always
if
thought
I'm going to
that
spend
was-
thousands of dollars and go through that much discomfort, that just wasn't going to be the answer either.
Interesting.
He and I
always-
have so much fun together.
Lots of fun. Lots of fun. It's that's far the most fun option too, for sure.
Oh, that's
And tell them
very
what
sweet.
makes it so much fun.
Well, Brooke lets me be me, and that's awesome. And when you're going through something that is, even though I've been doing it for years now, and it has gotten a ton easier, and we get such good results, but it's still a lot to go through. We've got it down to originally it was about an hour, and then it was 45, and now with the sugaring, which we'll talk about, it's even less than that, which is awesome. But she just lets me be goofy and silly. I bring in music, which I love. I actually have a playlist on my phone called Brooke with 2 exclamation points, and I looked right before I came on. I've got over 150 songs now on that playlist that go back years and years. So
we're gonna need that playlist.
It's a good playlist.
We need to put one on Spotify and have the Between Two Cheeks so that people can decide what's for them, because we were chatting with, in a prior episode, we were chatting with a couple of the gals, and we were talking about different types of music, and do people pick screamo, or are they picking something that's
well, my little
calming?
deals, and it just, I just, like I said, she just lets me be me, but I will take the lyrics of a song and just whatever comes to mind. It seems like when there's a painful part, there's some part of the song that turns into the lyrics and just whatever gets me through it. Doesn't make any sense unless you're in the room there and you kind of
but he's amazing. What he comes up with, it's all about hair removal. He changes it.
That's amazing. So you're like the Weird Al Yankovic with no hair.
I like it. Well done. So anyway, it's awesome because she just makes me I'm totally comfortable in there, and it does. We have a ton of fun, and she's awesome to ask, and she's great about remembering things that are going on in my life, and she definitely cares about me more than just someone that pays her money and gets the hair removed. She cares about me as a person too, so I appreciate that.
Thanks for being here. I appreciate you.
This is like a love letter. I have to say, I'm inspired with the music thing. I feel like show tunes are going to be my thing, because I feel like I'm going to be like, Oklahoma.
Yeah. Oh, baby. Yeah.
Where the hair goes, zipping down the plane.
That's exactly how it works. And these things just come out, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe Brooke, I'm so sorry. Sometimes I have to apologize to Brooke because I'm so over the top. But she does. She never judges me at all.
And he introduces me to some great artists and new music, which is awesome.
Look at that.
Yes.
So
it's a symbiotic relationship for sure.
Clearly it is.
We'll put the definition of symbiotic in the show notes below for you.
Actually, could you do that now?
It means what's good for Brooke.
I know.
Okay, all right.
I'm
the teacher and me coming out. So.
I know. So you mentioned, though, that you used to do waxing, and now sounds like you've recently transitioned.
Yeah.
And it wasn't me. I've been trying to get him to sugar for years, let's be clear.
Yes.
And while he does trust me, appreciate me, he just remembers the very first time.
I do. It was so memorable. And I remember there being such a dichotomy, another word we'll put in the notes, such a dichotomy between the waxing and the sugaring that it was just... And shout out to a buddy who shall remain nameless. You know who you are out there. He gets he gets a lot less done, but he gets his chest done, and he was like, that's all he's ever known is the sugaring. And so he's like, Josh, you got to try the sugaring. It is. He goes, I haven't experienced the waxing, but the sugaring is just. I didn't even understand the process of what sugaring was, and I still can't believe when you do describe it. How simple it is. And it is a little bit of a different process. It's quicker, and you're moving, and it probably cut 10, 15 minutes maybe. I don't know for sure off our time.
I think it's fascinating. It's the same ingredients as lemonade.
Thank you. It's what is it? Sugar,
lemon, and water.
That's it.
It's lemonade.
And that's taking the
And you don't have to worry about being sticky.
You're right, because waxing is sticky for any of you that have done it out there. You get done, and you're like... Oh, Brooke, right here. And she'd come and she'd get it off for me. And I was like, Tess, I'm like, okay, I'm good.
Remember that one time when you went home?
Yeah. One time early on, I left and I'm driving home and I feel like raise my arm and right here, it was still like, and I was freaking out because I'm like, how do I get this wax off? I literally pulled you and made an emergency phone call to Brooke. I don't know why you even answered in the middle of your next client.
She was like, it's Josh.
It's an emergency.
Emergency. I go, Brooke, right here, get it off. Get it off.
Make it go away.
He was worried about having a patch.
So anyway, yeah. So again, there's no stress there. Sugaring is a lot less stressful for sure. And I wouldn't go back to waxing.
Well,
and I'm a convert.
Look at that. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
So it's what you talk about in prior episodes where you talk about the length of the hair. And so it sounds like from that first test patch that you did, the hair was longer. And
Even
so
if you
now,
mold it super slow, like you can still kind of feel that tug. Where wax has the heat, but it doesn't really hurt going on. Sugar, that's when you're molding it.
You're right.
Like
The
it's
wax
harder.
is hot.
It's not that hot.
Yeah, it's
But-
really hot. It's really hot.
okay, so let's talk about the pain tolerance test. We could also put that in show notes. And, some people's 1 is other people's 10.
That's true.
Yes. Tell them what you do to prep, Josh.
My regimen?
Yes. Set people up for success out
Okay,
there.
so you have to take some Tylenol about an hour before. You take a couple of those. And then 3. I take a couple, but 3 works too.
I've heard
And then what else do I do? I'm blanking. What else
You
do
wear your loose white cotton t-shirt
I wear the same shirt and shorts
since day one. He brings
I have
it.
waxing
Well, you
clothes.
come here and change. You come here and change
I do.
into
I
it.
come here and change. I'm in my waxing clothes. They have a specific purpose. And what else do I do?
We do a topical.
Oh yeah, I'm
prep
totally
you.
like. There's a lot of pressure. This is a big deal. This
hot seat.
video, YouTube
He had no
thing.
idea what he was getting into.
Whew, you're
the
right.
way.
So so then we come in and she does the numbing spray as well, and cover your mouth.
Because he can't do it himself at home. So he can't do nose cream at home. So
you
I help him. He just
numb,
comes in
and
early.
she never puts on quite as much as I want her to put on because I'm like, for some reason, and I don't know, I still don't know why. One side of my back is way more sensitive than the other. The right side is.
Are you a lefty or a righty?
I'm a righty. So anyway, yeah. So there is a regimen. It's the Tylenol and the clothes and the playlist and the numbing spray, and then we just go for it. And like I said, the sugaring is quick. Like the last 3 or 4 times I've been in, it's just been like, whoa, we're done.
Boom, boom.
That's awesome.
One thing I love about Josh is that when he walks in here, he's confident, he knows everyone, he talks to everyone, because we'll actually get a lot of first-time male clients, and they walk in and they say, "Men come here?"
Yeah.
It's just pretty.
It's
just my
beautiful.
style, you know?
It's a beautiful,
Might be a little girly, though.
beautiful place. It's classy. I'll call it
thank
classy
you.
and modern and just cool. So
Well, it's supposed to be calm, and it's supposed to be welcoming, and it's supposed to reflect you, and it does. And
I'm a little partial to Brooke. I'm sure that no one that works here isn't amazing, and I'm sure they're all, like I said, I get a great vibe from everyone in here, but I'm really partial. And I was overhearing the previous episode about the booking. I am very meticulous
in
about my
advance.
booking in advance. In fact, I'll even book 2 out because
12
she does
weeks
fill
out.
up, and
Okay.
I don't only want Brooke. So.
that doesn't surprise me. If you have a playlist and a waxing outfit, it is not a surprise
Yeah.
that you are planning
So
this.
it's easy. She makes it easy. When I leave, I pay and I book one, and I just book the next one so that I have that. So it's
Okay.
easy, and then I'm set, and I don't have to worry about not being able to see Brooke because it would be like it's Brooke or bust for me for sure. So
Well, there you go.
I would be sad, too.
yeah.
I love that. So takeaways from today are that
Takeaways of today: you don't want to be next to somebody who's having a spa experience on the
He
other
does
side
not
of
like
the wall.
that. He likes to be able to pump his music up.
Yeah, you
So
gotta
if
be able
there's
to
a
be
facial
yourself
next
and loud
door,
and
Fuck the
scream.
jam.
Yeah, exactly. So the spa experience, like I've thought about just renting out this whole place.
Yeah, he talks
So-
about it.
So
he
that
asked me how
we can
much.
just like exactly. So we
and he
can
wants
just.
to bring his buddies in.
I think it would be amazing.
It
Yeah.
would be amazing. Oh, we're going to do it.
We'll
at
do
some
it
point in
someday.
time. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I cut you off.
No,
Takeaways.
that's amazing. I just think it's important for anybody that is watching this or listening to this to understand that yes, men do come. Yes, there are services that men get: wax, nose,
Ears.
legs, ears.
Between the brows. I got to talk Josh into getting a facial.
Facial. This nose needs a facial. You think?
It would be great.
I mean,
Extractions and
I don't know.
That's another episode for another
I
time.
don't even know what a facial entails. I should be really careful and cautious before.
I agree.
Yeah.
We'll talk
Takeaway.
offline.
That's a takeaway.
Okay, so thank you so much for
You're
being
welcome.
here and for
Thank you,
talking about it
You're
and demystifying.
Yeah, you can do it out there. You can do it.
Absolutely. So if you are listening right now, know that if you want to take a look at Josh, you can actually watch the YouTube channel. If you are watching the YouTube channel and you want to listen to this while you're getting your back
Ooh,
sugared.
this could be their playlist.
This is what
could
I'm
be their
saying.
track. I like
You
that.
could put it on headphones.
Yeah.
Make sure that you tell us about your own experiences. You can do that through social media, through Instagram, through Facebook. It's all Between Two Cheeks. You can also go to our website, which is betweentwocheeks.com.
Wait, what was it again?
www.betweentwocheeks.com. Thank you for that. You are such a teacher.
Me and all my buddies, we are totally going to Between Two Cheeks.
Right?
Oh my
I
gosh.
mean, you're already between two chicks.
Right,
It only
right.
follows suit.
Right.
Have you
It's the
subscribed yet?
common next
You have to
step.
subscribe.
No, I'm
Today's
not subscribed
longtime.
yet, but I'm on it.
Yes, so you need to subscribe, you need to comment, you need to like, you need to do all of those things that influencers tell you because we're influencing you.
And we want to hear from you.
Yes, we do. So thank you very much.
You're
Thank
welcome very
you,
much.
Josh.
You're welcome very
It
much.
was
Thank you.
so fun. And keep listening, keep watching, and keep having fun with this. What could go wrong?
I mean, we'll end with that.
Exactly. Until next time.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.